a jumpsuit? So ordinarily, I think I will start with what a jumpsuit is, the definition. In layman understanding, what is a jumpsuit? So by me looking at this, like what she said, a jumpsuit is merely a top bodice and a trouser. Do you guys understand? It's a top bodice and a trouser. That is the upper part of a dress and the down part of a dress. So, and I know that all of us in this class, we know how to make a top bodice. You can make a blouse, okay, and you can also make a trouser. So the only thing I will be doing in this particular class is to direct us on how to get it correctly. Do you understand? Especially when it comes to the fitting, because it's not all about getting a top bodice and a trouser, joining them together. It's also all about the fitting, because there is a situation whereby you just get a top bodice and a trouser and join it together. At the end of the day, when you wear the clothes, you'll be looking very nice, but you cannot even be able to walk, neither will you be able to sit down. Do you understand? So in this class, I'll be showing us the proper way to measure, cut, and sew a jumpsuit. So, but as you can see on the board, the upper bodice of this particular jumpsuit is a lapel kind of top bodice. Are you seeing it? Some of us call it short collar. People have different names which they call it. Do you understand? But I think the basic name to this is a short collar. And I still want us to know that short collar can appear in different ways. You can actually make short collar in different ways. We have the one we call the normal, like the together short collar. In the sense that this together short collar is cut, like when you are cutting it, the upper bodies, you cut the short collar together with the upper bodies. Do you understand what I mean? Like there's nothing like a stagnant attachment, thereby giving you the short collar. But then we also have that one we call the attached short collar. When we are, let's say that particular one, as you are cutting it, you are cutting more like a normal overlap. Do you understand? Which after you cut a pieces which will represent this thing you are seeing here, you attach it all the way from here down to the down part. Do you understand? There's also an invisible one going through this way. Do you understand? So you attach from here all the way to this particular point. So for the sake of this tutorial, I don't know the actual one which we are going to be making or which we are going to be using for our practical. So which one are we going to be using? Let me get a suggestion from you guys.
So what about this other one? You didn't explain it.
This one? Okay, that's what I said. I said a short collar can appear you can make it in different ways, the together one. Now, even as I was even explaining, it's not really this one I explained. I was doing general explanation of short collar. Do you understand? So, talking about together, especially is this one. Are you seeing it? The one that really looks like a jacket. You guys know jackets. See, apart from the fact that this is a short collar, if I extend this thing like this, if I extend it like this, what are you seeing here? The normal jacket. Do you guys understand? So this particular one is the main together short collar we are talking about. You can also make this one together short collar. Then you can also use attached for this particular one. But the truth is that sometimes when you see these things, you might not be able to differentiate which one is together, which one is attached. You understand? That's just the method thing. So by me looking at this one, obviously this one is attached. Are you saying it? So I think, let's say we are going to be working with this particular one. Do you understand? We are going to be working with this particular one. I think as time has it, like I'm still going to explain the together one for us. Do you understand? But for the sake of this tutorial, I think we're going to be working on this particular one. And I have a material which I want to make use of. As you can see the material here. It's a red material I'm going to be using. Are you seeing it? So this one is something I think I will also want to combine it with. Do you understand? It's not that fat, it's actually matching. Is it not matching? It's matching. This one is velvet, actually this one is a plain one. Do you understand? So I'm going to be using, obviously we all know that this is going to be the collar, the lapel itself. Yes, by me looking at it, this is going to be the lapel. Then at the end of the day, looking at this here, we have just 1/2 length. Are you seeing it? So if you want, you can actually make it to be kind of a band. Do you understand? Okay. Whether single 1/2 length or a band is all the same thing. Do you understand? This band, we add it in order to add more design to the jumpsuit. Do you understand? Why you see this band is because the initial one they made, the crotch length wasn't matching. Do you understand? So they now decided to add extra band. So when you look at it, it seems as if it's a design, but the truth is that initially it was a mistake. Do you understand? So now they now decided to add band. So what this thing is telling us is that as a designer, it's not like we are prone to mistakes sometimes. Do you understand? So when you make a mistake, comfortably find a way to amend it. Do you understand? And when you amend it, don't see it as something that is fake, something that is not good. See it as perfect to work. Like professionals make mistakes, big companies, big brands make mistakes. Sometimes it's even their mistake that later becomes a hit. Do you understand? Okay. Is there any question that just ask now, because there's something about my classes that the more questions my students ask me, the more it inspires me, or the more it even gives me more knowledge to give to you guys. Although I have the basic knowledge which I'm going to give to you guys here, but your question makes me remember more things that I want to explain that is not even inside the book. Do you understand?
I want to know about notch collar. Is it different from that?
Okay, yes, now we have notch. Remember, we are not learning jackets. Do you understand? This is about jackets. We are not learning jackets. I just wanted to use these upper bodies for this particular practical. So, in order to explain it, we have notch collar, notched collar, and we have shawl collar. The difference between shawl collar and notch collar is shawl collar. We have lapel on a jacket. Do you understand? The lapel is this one you are seeing here. Anyone that is coming like from the neck, like after the neck, to this side is the lapel. Why the collar? We all know collar. You have a shirt there, you have a collar. Collar is coming from this part of the neck down to this part of the neck. Do you understand? Why lapel is after the collar, you now get lapel from here to here. See, collar goes this way from here. From this part, see, collar goes this way from this part of the neck down to this part of the neck. Are you seeing it? Why lapel goes this way from this part down to this very part? Are you seeing it? Lapel goes from here down to here. Why collar goes from here down to here? Lapel mostly goes in front. Why collar usually goes from side to side. That is through the back. Do you understand? So now, talking about the lapel. Now look, short collar is together. Like the lapel and the collar is joined together. That is short collar. That's what short collar means. It means that the collar and the lapel is together. Why notch collar means that the lapel is different. Why the collar itself is different. Now, what differentiates it is like a notch. That's why they call it a notch collar jacket. Do you understand? Now, let me show you guys. If this is let me just draw it in a layman way. If this is a short collar, are you seeing it? This is from here to here. Wait, from here to here is the collar. Are you seeing it? Why from here to here is the lapel. Now, if I do something like this, look at it though. Let me remove here. Let me remove here. It has become a notch collar. Are you seeing it? We have something like a notch. You know when you notch something now, you know how the shape used to be. That's why we call it a notch collar. Do you understand? We usually have a notch like this. Yes, in most cases, it's usually like this.
But sir,
yes, ma'am.
notch collar, will it be joined with the collar, like the main back collar, or is it separate?
Like I said, notch collar jacket. The collar is separate.
Okay.
While the lapel is separate. The lapel is with the clothes. While the collar is like your shirt. When you finish making your shirt, share your placket is with the clothes. Placket serves as a lapel or jacket. Do you understand? Why the collar? You say you do it different, you prepare it different, and you now come and join it on the dress. Do you understand? That's how it is.
It looks as if everything is together. Yeah.
Example of a notch collar is this. Are you seeing it? Is this really too? You see, this one is just like the normal shirt placket. Do you understand? It's just the fact that we folded it like this. Look at it. Look at it. At the end of the day, look at it. Are you seeing it? Just like your normal shirt that when you open your button, just do like this. Do you understand? It's not even compulsory for you to extend it more. That's what people don't really understand. Just take your shirt. If you open your shirt, do like this. Won't it give you a lapel shirt? It will obviously give you a lapel shirt. So extending more is your choice. If you want, just use your normal bodies. It will still give you a lapel.
But if you use your normal body, can you be able to wear it just alone without
wearing
something?
Yes, you can. It just depends on where you decide to, fold it from. Yes, where you decide to stop. Yes, where you decide your lapel to stop. That's just what matters. See, that extension is for physical, it's for your eyes. That's those that want. See, let me show you something. Now look at it. Look at this particular one. Let's say you have seen lapels that are like this, shape that are like this, and you also seen lapels that are like this. Share?
Yes.
This means lapel that are bigger. So in that case, you expand on your own.